Good morning, everyone. Or should I say, Happy New Year? We might as well just start this right off the rails to begin with. What do you think? Holy smokes. And thank you to all of you who sent the Happy New Year to me as well. Just absolutely cracks me up. Who knows what the real deal is, but I think it's worth at least discussing at some point. Oh my gosh. Let's see here if we can get Alex. There we go. All right. Happy New Year, Alex. We just started off the rails today. We're already kicking up dust. Oh, did we lose you?
No, I gotta get my photos and stuff right,
Oh, okay.
Don't you know?
So YouTube wasn't working again this morning.
Of course
So
not.
I went in, I deleted it, I added it back in, and it seems to be working now. And I talked to them about it to see what they thought, and they said, "Oh, try that. Everything we've already tried." So whatever. Good morning, Holly.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Oh my gosh. I got so many Happy New Years on TikTok today. It just cracks me up. I love it.
It just goes to show we don't know until we find out we knew we didn't know till they tell us. Then we know.
Exactly. And then they lie about the majority of it. At least they have in the past. So who knows? Oh, and I got a whole bunch of messages yesterday about the whole moon thing. And one of them is from Bobby. He is an engineer of some sort, and he gave all of this information, and it was way over my head, but it sounded legitimate. So I don't know. We may have to have him put it
in support or contrast to what was his position?
Well, he was just saying that when we were talking about beams, that if the Earth is truly curved, then a beam would have to accommodate for the curvature of the globe. And he went into detail. I am not qualified to be able to repeat what he said, but Bobby, if you're in the chat, put it in the chat again, because it was very interesting and it seemed to make sense. But again, I'm no astrophysicist, so I couldn't tell you for sure. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Is Dave coming in? Oh, there he is. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's see. Little late to the party, but he's here joining us once again, Mega Dave.
No, I was sitting in the background.
Oh, you were not. Come on.
I was. And I
Happy
just
New
to
Year,
say,
brother.
Happy New Year.
Holy smokes, man. We're just starting in the gutter today, aren't we? We're starting off the rails. Oh, my gosh. I love it. All right. Hold on a second here. Let me get this chat set up there. There we go.
There are people scrolling that are stopping because they need to know what this is.
I know. Exactly. Oh, my gosh. Well, let me say some good mornings here. Vicky Veronica is here. We got our first Trump trade from Mary Lise Brown. Thank you, Mary Lise. I'm married to Bob is here. Rick Sr., Chris Romano, Joy is here. Vicky Veronica saying Happy New Year. I know. Jerry BR549, Hometown Girl. Oh my gosh. Lisa Maria. There she is, Lisa. What's that, Alex?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you did. Lee is here. David is here. David's here on YouTube and on TikTok. Not a surprise, but ooh, look at that disco dinosaur. Get out of here. I love that. Gigi is here. It said top of the morning to you all. Top of the morning to you too, Gigi. Tim Shaw 707. Our cheerleader, Towie Bixby is here. Kingsgirl 1974. Martin's WB. Holy smokes. Everybody. Oh, Melissa, you're so sweet. What that was, I don't even know what that was. What the heck was it? That was cool.
An Easter bunny.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay, I didn't catch it quick enough.
Your mic's
Sky
hot,
did.
Sam.
Huh?
Your mic is really hot again.
Oh, it is? Hold on, everybody. Is that better now? Is that better?
I'm about the same.
Remember, it's the other button.
I know. Test. Same?
About the same.
All right, hold on a second. How about this one? Test.
Nope.
Test.
Nope.
No? Well, I don't know. I'm pulling both buttons. Test. Test.
Oh,
Well, I don't know why it's not working because
Well-
it should. How about now?
there you go.
Hello. Wow, now it's down to number 3. How about now? Is that better?
Perfect.
Okay. I don't know what the heck. I know I'm pushing buttons. I know. All right, let's see here. It's easy now there, Holly. Let's see. Sky Dancer's here. Sherry said, howdy hump day and New Year's Day from East Tennessee. Oh, right. Everybody's on board. Benji 1959. Morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Exactly. James Nocenero said, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Happy New Year. April 1st. There we go. Martin's WB. Oh, my gosh. Look at the chat's moving so fast. Jan Lovin being grandma said, Grand Moon Rising. Hello, Jan. Valerie James is here. Andrea Lynn 81. Holy smokes. And everybody, if I missed you, I apologize. The chat is moving so fast. I don't think I can keep up, but I'll do my best. Oh, shoot. It's just one after another. Donna Fox. Oh, my gosh. Let's see if I can catch up. Mama Balama is here. Mama, I saw your video. I don't know if you posted it today or I just saw it today. But, boy, you were on one with the one I saw. It was about 10 seconds long. I'm not going to repeat it right now. But, boy, you were definitely had an extra cup of coffee this morning. Kathleen Garcia, wildlife fan, June 2024. Holy smokes, everybody's piling in. John Gwynn with 17 Go Populars in the chat. Thank you, John. April Burgess, the hottest, is here. Wendy J. Good morning, everyone. David Morales over on YouTube said, hi, you joke, but most Asian countries recognize April as the new year. I know. I'm just saying. I'm just stirring the pots all. Kathleen Paschke said, good morning, and reminded me, for context, this live is for entertainment and educational purposes only. These are simply our opinions. Richard Pacente's here. Dana McKee's here. Shaka Baker said, I got a game suggestion. Okay, let's hear it, Shaka. This ought to be good. Jay Hicks just popped in. Freddy Dragonfly said, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Red Rosie is here. Brian. Of course, Brian. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Mama Bear. Mama Bear said, happy Fools. Happy April Fools. Happy New Year's Hump Day. Jeez, that's a mouthful. Thanks a lot, Mama Bear. Talk about tongue twister. Holy smokes. All right, let's see. Benji 1959 said, Wednesdays are Trump days now. Oh, really? I didn't get that memo. But thanks for filling me in, Ben. Mark M is here. Good morning, Mark. All right, let's get some indices going here, Alex. Oh, we got a top trade from Don the Third G. I love that horn whistle, Alex. That's a great addition.
So Melissa Flinner said your ducks aren't in a row, but your squirrels are everywhere.
Exactly. Isn't that the truth? Melissa, thank you for the sax groove. That was really, I'm a groovy guy, I guess, right? There we go. Alex, go ahead.
Everybody done? Can I go now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're going to jump in at any point, but go ahead.
All right. April 1st. It's a new quarter. It's a new year. It's not looking too bad today. S&P 500 up 75 points to 6,603. The NASDAQ is up 448 to 46,790. I'm sorry, the Dow is up. The Dow is up 440 points to 46,790. NASDAQ is up 356 to 21,946. Crude oil down almost $1.50 a barrel. We are back under $100 a barrel, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine that, $99.97 currently. Also on the rise, which is a good thing. Gold up $109 to $4,785. Silver up 71 cents at $75.70.6. Crypto markets also reacting up today. Bitcoin is up 2.9% at 68,886. Ethereum up 3.7% at $2,134. XRP up 2.7 at $1.36. Cardano up 3.8 at 24 cents. Sui up 4% at 89 cents. Stellar Lumen XLM up 4.9%, almost 5% at 17 cents. And the last several days, it's been No posts. Just saying.
Exactly. Hey, Alex, when you get a chance, will you go over to YouTube and mute that person who keeps posting the same thing in the chat, please?
Oh,
Wendy.
freedom of speech, Sam. I mean,
Well, I mean, but when it's 100 of them or whatever, that's ridiculous.
it is ridiculous. But they're just asking for your attention. You just gave it to them.
Okay. Wendy said we hit 10,000 in less than 10 minutes. And I have to compliment and thank everybody again. We hit an all-time record yesterday of 325,000 likes in an hour and 10 minutes. You guys are awesome. That was so cool. John Langlois here. CG just showed up. Hey, CG. Hitash Hits is here. Oh, wow. You guys, the chat is it's on fire today. Doug Rice 59 said Dave looks grumpy today. Maybe he's hungover. It's a casino hangover. What do you think, Dave?
No, just chilly here in Iowa. Got my sweatshirt on.
There you go. Yeah, I had to turn on my ceiling fan because it's so hot here.
Oh boy.
Let me just rub it in a little more. Exactly. I love that one. Melissa Flinder said, "Happy Hump Trump Day." Wow, another tongue twister. David said, "Wax me up, Scotty." Oh, you're going to start already, David? And he's over on Facebook, too, tripling down, saying, "Can't believe IT on April 1st. Oh, my gosh, you guys. D is here. Hey, D. Mama Bear says, "That doesn't mean you can move the goal, Sam." Oh, wait a minute. No. There's no way. We just might have to move that goal. We'll just see. But today we're in the same. Teresa Ann said, "Happy Holy Week, y'all." Happy Holy Week to you too, Teresa Ann. Glad you're here. Amanda Thomas said, "I try and tune in every day from the UK. Appreciate you guys." Oh, that's so wonderful. Welcome. David is also from the UK, and he's here with us almost every day, if not every day. And he tries
watch
to
out for that David character.
Yeah, I know. He is sharp, though. I'll tell you, David comes out with some really good stuff. And it's surprising. I mean, he's in the UK, and he knows more about American history than I think a lot of Americans do. All right, let's see here. Georgia Sports Guy said, "Any predictions on what the announcement will be about?" I'm sure you're referring to President Trump. I think it's an update on the Iran war, and there's a lot of speculation, you guys, and Stormy Patriot Joe, Dave over at News Trees, and Joe Rambo all seem to think that the end date for the Iran war conflict, whatever you want to call it, is on or around Easter Sunday. And they point to a lot of drops. They point to a lot of information that I personally think they're probably right on track. Whether it's that day, the day before, who knows? But I think it's something.
I thought the announcement was supposed to be April 2nd, and here he's got one scheduled for today. And so do other world leaders, Stallmer and some others. Like, what?
Something's up.
I think there was a release that Trump said they asked for a ceasefire today. I think this morning. I think I see the truth.
Oh my God, we got a level up from Towie Bixby. Thank you, Towie. Mama Balama, Franny Dragonfly, Martini Time. Thank you all for the gifts. You guys are wonderful. Sherry, thank you. So this is Cheryl Benson, Sassy Minnesota Girls over on Facebook. She said, "I slept through history class. Laugh out loud. You and me both." I did not do well in school. I'll tell you. It was the structure of it that I didn't do well with. And it's funny too, because I barely made it out of high school, but when I got out of school is when I started to learn. I've probably read the equivalent of a double doctorate when it comes to number of books and information that I've read over the last 40 years, but school just did not agree with me very well.
That's because you were hard-headed and didn't want to listen to your teachers.
Well, although I did I don't know if I sent you guys or not, but there's a certain teacher on Instagram or Facebook or something that I would consider going back to school for. Let me just put it that way. David Morale said, "Artemis 2 on April 1st. Right. I'll buy in." Exactly. So that's a whole nother thing. So the Artemis 2 is supposed to blast off today, right? On April Fool's Day. I find that interesting. I'm not saying one way or the other. We're not going to get into the whole flat earth, round earth thing again, but I find that very, very interesting. So I agree with you, David. That's something to pay attention to, if nothing else. All right, Dave, what do we have for farming and agriculture today, sir?
Yeah, speaking of that, I want to wish the 4 astronauts that are going to be taking off at 6:24 Eastern tonight. A safe journey around the moon. Get plenty of pictures of the dark side to see what's back there. On other news, not associated with that, happy April 1st.
Exactly.
April Fool's Day on the same
Exactly.
concept. Yeah, all's good. Markets are getting hit a little bit hard today. Corn is down 6 to 7. Soybeans down 6 to 12. Wheat's down 14 to 20. Cattle is up 0.9%, and hogs are up 0.3%. On to that, the USDA released their expectations of acres yesterday. The corn is going to be down 95.3 million acres, down 3% from last year. Excuse me. And soybeans are at 84.7 million acres of soybeans. That's up 4% from last year. And wheat is at 43.8. That's down 3% from last year also. So mixed corn was a little hotter than they expected. Soybeans were down a little bit. So markets are finding their way through.
Exactly. April Burgess, thank you for the gifts. Franny Dragonfly, Blue Flames 41. You guys are awesome. David said, I know nothing. Okay, enough with the self-deprecating talk here, David. You're brilliant. It's obvious that you are. And if you're looking for compliments, you got it. Because I'm telling you, you send me some stuff that is really significant, and I truly appreciate that.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Mama Balama said, school was so boring, I barely graduated by half a credit. There you go. That was with me. Same thing. I hated it. April Burgess, thank you for the hanging lights. You're so sweet. Oh, gosh. Let's see. So somebody had put something in here about President Trump being at the Supreme Court today. First time a president's ever done that. Now, I don't know. Are we going to see some fireworks from all of that? I don't know. What do you think, Holly?
Well, they got his chair ready because they said they put it. Ooh, that's nice.
That was from Freddie
That
Dragonfly.
was nice. But they put a chair out for our president. Now, when he was interviewed, he said from the Oval Office, I did go in my first term. It wasn't marketed the same way, that he didn't announce it. So this is the actual first time a president has sat and listened to oral arguments. So it's going to be good.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've been
Alex?
listening. I've been listening this morning, and I mean, I could be wrong. We don't know until they, publish their opinions. But it's not going well for those that are here illegally. Just gonna put that out there because I don't know. It's infuriating because some of them ask really good questions. Justices ask really good questions, and some quite. I think Kamji Jackson is got her home base on the backside of the moon.
She's a plant. She's there for a specific reason. Dave?
No, I agree. And Trump was scheduled at 10 a.m. to be there. So on his schedule, 10 a.m. he was supposed to be there.
Exactly. I don't know what to make of it other than he's making history as usual. So we had a couple of comments in here that I thought were really D said I loved yeah. So D said I loved teaching. Somebody else was saying that, Wendy said dark side of the moon is populated with aliens. I would not be surprised, Wendy. I would not be surprised. AJMCSJ is here. Native San Diegan just popped in. Good morning, all. Mama Bear said I ran away my freshman year, went back up, got my GED, and then got my cosmetology license and flourished. Exactly. That's what I've always, with my kids, I've never pushed them into doing one particular thing. When they committed to something, they need to follow it through. And I want them to be happy, whatever that is. Not my perception of what I think would make them happy, but what makes them happy. So I agree with you, Mama Bear. That's significant, to say the least. All right, let's see here. Alex, YouTube IT department over on YouTube just gave us a warning. Is that legit? I'm not sure. Okay. All right. I wasn't sure. David Morrell said, waxing the dark side of the dispatchers next. Oh, my gosh, David. What are you guys talking about? All right, let's move into some stories here. Okay, this first one is going to be controversial. I'm just going to tell everybody right now, don't get upset. These are just my opinions. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only, and simply our opinions. But President Trump said the country of France wouldn't let planes headed to Israel loaded up with military supplies fly over French territory. He further went on to say that France has been very unhelpful with respect to the quote butcher of Iran, who has been successfully eliminated. Now, I have a perspective on this that I'm sure maybe none of you will agree. But when President Trump talks about the butcher of Iran, I don't think he's talking about an Iranian. I think he's talking about somebody that has partnered with us in that operation, who I believe is no longer on the playing board, so to speak. Bibi, I think is his first name. But I have a feeling that's what he's referring to here. Dave, what do you think?
Well, that would be very interesting. I was curious on where you were coming with that on thinking, but yeah, that well could be on if we're saving Israel for last. That may be.
And wouldn't that be an interesting plot twist? And wouldn't that be an interesting catalyzing event to flip the script against that country? And I don't mean the people, I'm talking about the government. Holly, what are your thoughts?
Oh, well, the thing is if you look at the last Trump administration and this Trump administration, there's a lot of people that have had their eyes opened. Oh, this is
look
cool.
at that. That was really cool. Sorry,
That have had
squirrel,
their-
everybody.
That's okay. That have had their eyes open to how legitimate is this supposed friendship and manipulation, and how many of those in our Congress have dual citizenship and their allegiance is elsewhere. I mean, there's some eyes getting opened.
Very good point. Very good. Oh, I like my little mustache. Alex, what are your thoughts? Exactly. Oh, look at that thing. That is so wow. It even lights up my head. Who is that from? Melissa, you're so cool. John Gwynn, April Burgess, Rick Sr., all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Angela Akers, thank you for the gifts. Alex, did I catch you on that? Oh, yeah, you give me the boom. That's right. All right, let's move on.
Oh, look at my African American over here. Look at him.
What is that? Oops.
I don't know what that's all about, but for context, this live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. These are simply our opinions. Holy smokes.
Bang, bang, bing, bing, bing.
Exactly.
Bing, 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 bing.
The wheels have officially come off once
Happy
again.
New Year!
Exactly. Kevin Kiesler, thank you for all the gifts. Oh, you guys are wonderful. John Gwynn sent a vocal bear. That's what that thing was that lit up my head. That was so
I
cool.
think that was the YouTube IT department clicking buttons. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I know. Holy smokes. Oh, God.
So
you
we
guys
got
are
a
cracking-
premeditated warning before Alex posted.
Exactly. We know Alex is coming out with something, so we're going to warn you now.
Don't be rude.
Blue Flames 41, thank you for all the gifts. You guys are just wonderful. Melissa Flinner said, the wheels on the bus go round and round. Are you saying we're on the Sharp bus, Melissa? Is that what you're saying?
The wheels
can't
on the
argue
bus.
some-
The wheels
was
of the
that-
bus are falling off, I think.
Exactly. Oh, they're gone, dude. They're a couple miles back. All right, moving on. So Mark Rubio said, if Europe won't allow us to use the bases we man and fund for their defense when we need them, we ought to close them down and remove our troops from Europe. Europe has been sleeping on our sofa and raiding our fridge for too long. I think this is part of the major plan here. Dismembering the United Kingdom's financial control over the world, which has been in existence well before 1776. Alex, what are your thoughts?
Capitulation. I mean, we're in a information war. We're in a financial war. We're in a DEFCON scenario with regards to making sure that we are self-sufficient as a nation across all fronts, technology, production. It has been systematically over time removed, and I mean it's Brad Pitt in oh gosh, what is that movie? I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, where he's on the couch with the little honey bear and he's, token up and just living and sleeping on the couch at somebody else's expense. True Blood. True Romance. True Romance. That's the one I was thinking of. It's time. It's time for you to go make your own way and stop living on the couch. I loved the analogy. I loved it.
Yep. Holly?
Yep, he says we're going to re-examine our relationship. So how many decades has this relationship with NATO? We just follow along. We just do we just did it until Trump opened the eyes, went there, exposed what exactly we're paying everything. They're doing nothing. He did the financial focus the last administration. This time, we have an actual operation going on in the Middle East, the oldest war ever. And they all went, yeah, we don't want to be part of this. Now he's exposing it boots on the ground wise. They will not do anything that doesn't benefit them, but they'll take our money.
Exactly. Dave?
Yep, they're done riding our shirt tails, is the way it sounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Political bullshit.
Exactly. Mama Bear said the short special bus. Thanks a lot, Mama Bear. Oh my gosh.
Don't be rude.
Exactly. Melfin70 said, no, I love you guys. You're so much fun. We love you too. We got to have some fun. These are some heavy subjects we're talking about. We got to break it up. And talking about NATO, the UK sent troops to the Middle East to support the Iran war. In my opinion, too little, too late. And then Italy and France are going to break ranks with NATO and block U.S. military flights for the Iran war. Okay, so France and Italy are getting highlighted. We know that Lloyd's of London is no more over the Strait of Hormuz. We've got the new dollar bills coming out with President Trump's signature, the coins that they're coming out with his bust on it. All of this is interconnected, in my opinion. Dave, what do you think?
Yeah, and NATO, obviously, with patting their pockets through NATO and everything else and cutting the fat, they don't like it. So they're going to do everything they can to stop him.
Yeah, 100%. Holly?
And like they always said, I won't believe it till I see it. He is absolutely spelling this and hanging it right in front of people's faces. They can't ignore what's happening.
Right, exactly. Jerry BR549 said the Redcoats have manipulated the entire world, just like 1776. I can't disagree with that. Hey, Full Metal Jacket's here. Hey, Mental. Alex, what are your thoughts?
Nothing can stop what is coming.
Very good way to put it. Allie Mae is here. Good morning, Allie. Thank you for the butterflies. They're so sweet. Okay, let's see here. So we've got, oh, wow. Okay, I'm way behind on YouTube. My apologies over on YouTube. That chat is on fire today, and I didn't catch the deal. Viking Lloyd said Lloyd's of London is the richest. They have been, and they have exactly. They were past tense. But you're right, Viking Lloyd. David Morrell said Lloyd's is toast. Absolutely, they are. And again, in my thinking, my way of thought, there are Russia, China, North Korea, Saudi Arabia, Japan, all in alliance with President Trump. And when I say President Trump, I don't mean just him. I mean the Trump team surrounding him. So again, Allie Mae is just lighting us up today. What the heck's going on, Allie Mae? Is your button stuck or something?
It must be it's that red bud jelly. She's all excited.
Oh, that's right.
Wow.
Oh, Alex, you got to show everybody pictures.
Yes.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
So Alex sent us all this picture. Geez, Allie Mae is on. She just sent me a creeper. What does that mean, Allie Mae? So Alex sent us all this picture of something that they're canning or jarring or whatever you call it. There it is. What exactly is that?
So those are the buds, the flowers off of a red bud tree. They bloom in the spring. You can eat them directly off the tree, or you can boil them down and you can make red bud jelly.
Yum.
Let me get. So Allie has been scratching her homemaking. Gosh dang it! Her homemaker's itch with tinctures and oils and jellies and fruits. And so, yeah, if you haven't had redbud jelly, it's kind of it tastes kind of like cotton candy, and it's got just a tinge of tart. Like it's actually pretty damn good.
So
Go ahead.
So, Allie Mae, if you want to have a independent taste test, you can send me a box of whatever you've made, and I'll give it my once over. I'll be happy to do it.
You've already been explained, Sam. The rule is you got to come here. To
I know.
Of the hashtag country life, we can't be exporting the American goodness to the foreign state of California.
Exactly.
They take your oranges. Could you imagine if redbud jelly came across one of those checkpoints?
Exactly. Andrea Lynn 81 said they wouldn't even let us use our own bases that we pay for. Exactly. It's ludicrous what they're trying to do over there. Melvin 71 Melissa said, those are the buses where you wear helmets and lick the windows. Jeez, you guys are on top of us today, aren't you? Hey, Dave Bouchard just showed up. He said, sorry I'm late. I heard Sam was getting a tattoo and a waxing. April Fools. Dave, we're so on to you, dude. Full Metal Jacket said some words of wisdom. He said, laughter is necessary medicine in a world of insanity. Absolutely true, Jeremiah. I could not agree more. Oh, Tim Shaw 707 said, need to pull our hardware in France and Italy and watch them sweat. 100%.
Well, the funniest running joke that's got us all laughing is that the world is flat.
Oh God, here we go. David Morales over on YouTube said the Ukraine reminds me to do the laundry tomorrow. Exactly. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
What is that?
That's me. Let me mute.
Oh, okay.
She's having a dance party without us.
Yeah, I know. Jeez, Holly's already dancing. All right, let's see here. Hey, Extreme Diecast is here. He said, Happy New Year, everyone. Oh, yeah, we're all getting in on the New Year thing. Wendy typed some letters in the chat that I can't say out loud, but yes, Wendy, I agree with you. We got pinged for that last time, so I have to be careful with that. Let's see. Oh, and Tally Bixby, thank you for reminding me. So the Superfan button on TikTok is working. There's no obligation, you guys. It does benefit this channel, not only financially, but with the algorithms. If you want to contribute on a monthly basis, whether it's 1 month or a year, you can push the Superfan button. I think it's all working now, and it's truly, truly appreciated. Allie Mae just said, Alex, let butterfly. Okay. It only said B-U-T, and I thought, wait a minute, that's not a butt. That's a butterfly. I get it. Cindy Hayden 59 is here.
Up, that's for sure.
What's that?
She lights my butt up, that's for sure.
Yeah, she keeps you in line. Allie Mae said she'll send us some anyway. Ha ha. All right, Allie Mae, way to commit. Exactly. Oh my gosh. All right, so Frankie the Patriot said, California is so sad. It used to be so beautiful. Now it's a sewer. And that's all by design. They have to wake the people up. It is, I firmly believe that President Trump has got his arms around California, and it's just rolling out very slowly, slower than most of us actually want to. Okay. Oh, okay. Is it? Jesus. I can't believe it's already sponsor time. All right. Take a deep breath here. My Pillow, Mike Lindell. Go to mypillow.com. Use the discount code SAM and get up to 80% off of all of his products. Neil Naturopathic, chemical-free, toxin-free hair care products. Dr. Neil's been with us every Friday. He is a wealth of information. If you want chemical-free, toxin-free hair care products, go to neilnaturopathic.com or go to my website, samshalhoub.com. Use the code SAM20, SAM20. And, of course, Dr. Peter Glidden. Dr. Glidden is with us every Friday. I did text with him yesterday. He is back in town, and he will be with us on Friday. He has a website that is chock full of information on health and wellness. Go to my website, samshalhoub.com, click on Dr. Glidden's button, use the code SAM, and you'll get a 30% discount on his website. Alex, let's talk a little bit about meditation.
If you go to the Amazon and type in Alex Raymer, right there, Alex Raymer, Beginner's Guide to Life-Changing Meditation, and the second book will be released on Amazon tomorrow. April Fools! I'm just kidding.
All right, everybody, let's see. Hey, Jason Coons just showed up. What's up, Jason? Haven't seen you in a while, brother. Nurse is here. Hi, Nurse. I Speak 17 said, rocking Holly. Exactly. Holly's all over it. She's on top of it today. Let's see. The D Company said, Russian oil tanker reached Cuba. Why the U.S. didn't stop it? Because there is an alliance, in my opinion. Viking Lloyd over on YouTube said Trump offered Greenland for 100 years for defense purposes for all the toys in America called the Santa Claus. I'm not familiar with that, but if you have any more information, put it in the chat. All right, let's see here. Oh, Jan 11B, Grandma, thank you for the FYF in the chat. Blue Flames 41, Hokey Gigi, Christy B, Allie Mae, thank you all for the gifts. You guys are so sweet. All right, let's move on. So John Solomon was on Don Jr.'s podcast yesterday, and he was talking about information that's going to be coming out shortly. He said, I think we'll see a bunch of significant arrests and indictments in the next few months. My question is, who is he highlighting? Who's going to be the first ones? Holly, what do you think?
Well, they did kind of talk a little bit about the Russia hoax, but he brought up April and May, as far into June. But April, here we sit, there we are. And so, I mean, this we could, wouldn't it be nice to actually see an arrest?
Yeah, exactly. At least an optical arrest.
Yes,
Dave?
yes.
Also said beginning of a large government accountability roundup.
Roundup.
Let's go.
Ooh. Alex? Exactly.
You can run, but you can't hide. You can lie, you can steal, you can cheat, but two things guaranteed to rise: the sun in the morning and the truth. And we are truly living in epic times. And I just want everybody to know that when Barry Sarantos is rounded up, I'm gonna be running naked down that street in front of my house out here in the country.
And we're gonna live stream it too.
That's it. I'll be off for at least a week.
Exactly. Hey, Ozzy Crosby just showed up on YouTube. Hey, Ozzy, where the heck you been, brother? Glad you could make it. Oh, gosh. All right, let's see here. Rosen Leaves is here. Rosen Leaves, where you been, girl? Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you could make it. Kevin Kiesler said, back in the 80s, my ship was in San Francisco for Fleet Week. Now it's a shithole. Well, San Francisco is one of the places that is beyond recognition, but I am convinced that we're moving in the right direction. John Gwynn said, Sam's Guide to Waxing Your Squirrels goes on sale today. Enter Sam 20 for the discount. Waxing squirrels now. Okay, you guys are just way over the top now, John. I am so on to you. Oh, that's weird. So Restream just freaked out on us over there. Hopefully it's still working. Jerry BR 40.
Is it? I think Restream. Nope.
It should be back on now, right?
I don't think so.
Well, I don't know what the hell's going on over there. Jeez, it's one thing after another with the Restream. Mama Balama is laughing with us. Rick Sr., thank you for all the gifts. Donna Fox said, boom, 100%. Texas Terry said, I'm going to sell tickets if that happens, Alex. Exactly. It's going to be a pay-per-view live with Alex when he starts streaming.
It'll be a short presentation.
Exactly. No, I don't believe that for a second.
I don't believe it. I got it.
I was going to beat it to him.
See what he did there? Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. All right, let's move on.
Stop it.
So, yeah, right. Oh, great. Now this screen is messing up on me. Hold on, everybody. All right, there we go.
So
this is one of the headlines. Is it back on now, Alex? It looks like
you're fine. It's good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. So this was one of the headlines for the Dispatch today. The Discombobulator, a former U.S. Special Forces soldier, says the Dave, former U.S. Special Forces soldier says the U.S. military has a secret weapon, the Discombobulator, a directed energy flashbang to blow everybody's mind. Sound and heat leaves the enemies discombobulated. Now, we've heard of this before. In fact, that's what they supposedly used when they took out Maduro, right? But the fact that it's coming out into mainstream and they're making a big deal about it, is this going to lead to more disclosure, Alex?
You have made me very angry. Very angry indeed.
Exactly.
You know, how many times do I have to say it? The dude does not say anything. He doesn't release anything. He doesn't pass gas without planning at least 10 minutes ahead who he's going to crop dust. He's been telling us all along, little bits and pieces. When you pay attention to what he says, we have things that the world has no idea about. And now we're starting to hear more about what these things are. Aliens.gov, like I'm ready. I mean, there's been people talking about for 30, 40 plus years. I think Bob Lazar's about to release a new movie. You've got our vice president on a podcast talking about, things. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic, but we'll just have to wait and see. We'll wait and see.
Exactly. Richard Pacente over on YouTube said Marvin. Isn't that Marvin the Martian?
It is.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what you're right, Richard. You're right. Who did I not get on that one, Holly?
Yeah, and the thing is we saw it with Venezuela. So they showed us there. Now you have interviews like with Matt Gaetz that's coming up. They're starting to expose reverse engineering from what? From, well, it's not ours. So people are figuring it out.
Yeah.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex.
All right. In fact, let's jump right to that story, Holly. Okay. So Matt Gaetz was on Benny Johnson's show, and Benny Johnson asked him point blank, do you believe that the U.S. military has taken advantage of alien technology? Matt Gaetz's response, yeah, I believe that the U.S. military has benefited from the acquisition of technology and the reverse engineering of that technology. And that reminds me of an old movie. Do you guys remember the Men in Black movies? The very first Men in Black movie? You remember when they went to that underground where the Men in Black hang out? And he said, well, how do you finance all this? He goes, oh, well, we own the patents on some reverse technology that we did. Velcro, microwaves, liposuction. We got a Trump trade from Charlie. But I find it interesting. I personally believe that Hollywood, in a way, foreshadows things that have already happened and are already in existence. And I can't wait to get my Iron Man suit. Dave?
No, that's true. That was interesting on how the movies do relate back from Star Wars to Jetsons to all kinds of stuff. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting between the aliens and the discombobulators. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
Yeah, exactly. King's Girl 1974 said, we missed you, Dave. Yes, we did. And you notice that he's not picking up his left hand very often. I think that's his one-arm bandit arm. That's just my guess. Holly?
And that's the thing. They have desensitized us to a lot of things we're about to see. And Matt Gaetz did not quite say alien technology again. He just said, they're not ours.
Exactly. Alex?
We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
Roswell, Project Bluebeam, all of these things, right? That history has put out there and then immediately retracted and rewritten and spun, and it was a weather balloon. It was this, it was that. But since then, what have we come to have as an everyday use? Fiber optic communications, lasers, cloaking technology. I mean, if it dig into cloaking technology, that shit is awesome. Just saying. It's coming. It all fits the age of disclosure narrative. What happens to the control paradigm when you take the bottom of the pyramid out? The rest of it's going to come down. So we're rebuilding the foundation of humanity and our beliefs and our understandings of how the world should work. It's a great time to be alive. It's a
100%. 100%.
Yes.
Charlie, Kathleen Garcia, Texas Terry, thank you all for the gifts. You guys are so sweet. Okay, so literally, you guys, the chat is jumping 50 chats at a time. So if I miss something, it's not intentional. Just put it in the chat again. Rose and Leaf said they literally had meetings with Hollywood to get ideas. Yeah, well, I think you're right, Rose and Leaves. I think there is much more coordination behind the scenes than people realize. And that's just one example. Jay Hicks said Star Trek. The real AFP said Klingons. Yes, it's Klingons. And what's the other ones in Star Trek? What's the other nefarious group? It's the Klingons and look at that. Nice glasses and horn. Come on, guys, help me out here.
Does it start with V? Does it start with V?
Oh gosh, I can't remember. I can't. And I'm a big.
The Vulcans.
No, they were not nefarious. They were good.
The
Good
Borg.
ones.
No, not from the original series. It was Klingons and wait, let's see if somebody Romulans. There it is. The Romulans. John Gwynn figured it out. Exactly. The Romulans and the Klingons.
I want those little furry creatures that were all over the spaceship.
The Tribbles.
It didn't happen.
Rebels.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. In fact, it cracks me up, you guys. When my sister passed and I was going through all of her stuff, I discovered she has a Star Trek in the original box golf putter. She was a big golfer. Golfer Kath, obviously, was her screen name. But so I have this in the original box Star Trek original putter where the putting head is the shape of the USS Enterprise. It is so cool.
That is cool.
I know. Night 2024 said Romulans equals Romans. Oh, nice little connection there. Very nice. All right. So the United States Marine Corps is transitioning to a new alert system. They're calling it Alert with an exclamation point. It's a new mass notification system, and it started today. Dave, what do you make of it?
Well, interesting timing for sure. I guess it would have happened a week ago. We would have thought the same. But the system itself is designed to reach 90% of the primary population within 10 minutes of an emergency. Delivers warnings regarding hazards, threats, and based operation. Interesting timing for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Holly?
Oh, this just, I think this is going to work out with our EBS coming nicely.
Well, and I don't know if the EBS is actually going to happen or not. Was it misinformation, disinformation, prognostication? I have no idea. But Alex, what do you think?
I think it's another step forward in outdated technologies that the U.S. has been limping along on for quite a long time, right? Our air traffic control, it all ties together, I think, one piece at a time. The new EBS for the marine aviation, MIR, it's a Marine Emergency Egress Rescue. So, I mean, we know Marines is part of naval operations. It's interesting, and what's going to be going on in the seas and the oceans that they need an updated way to communicate with each other. Has our forces been deployed somewhere? Is there some sort of interference in them being able to speak to each other? Now's the time to roll out the system so that they can. One chess move ahead of what they already know is coming.
Exactly. Nobody knows for sure. Mama Balama said, are they going to roll out the EBS soon? Well, we just don't know. We don't know if it's ever going to happen. It drops.
I want to address something real quick. Someone keeps posting RNTB, hot new crypto. It's a meme coin, folks. Don't come in here promoting your crypto. We'll talk about crypto all you'd like, but don't come in promoting meme coins. What's the utility of your coin?
Yeah, exactly. Full Metal Jacket said 3D classic part. Welcome, brother. I enjoy your perspective on your channel. Is he in here right now? 3D? If he is, we're bringing you up on the screen because you are incredible. I don't always agree with everything that you say, but I think for the most part we're on the same page, and I'd love to have you up here. I don't know though with your sometimes you use a little spicy language, but if you are in here, put it in the chat.
He's out of North Dakota, I believe, right? Like he is.
I'm not sure exactly where he is, but
Yep.
if you're here and you want to come on, just let us know. Let's see here. This is really interesting. We were talking about aliens. Tip U Sultan over on YouTube said, "Does anyone remember the Miami incident?" Yes.
Mhm.
Now, for those of you who aren't aware, back I'm going to say a year ago now or more.
I think
There was
it's been over a year.
It's been a while. Yeah, there was an incident in Miami, in Florida, where literally 100 police cars, emergency vehicles, all at once converged on a mall. And there was different reports. People were saying that they were aliens that had landed. Other people were saying it was interdimensional beings. Other people were saying all kinds of crazy stuff. But thanks for bringing that up over there, Tip U Sultan, because that is interesting. I forgot all about that, but that was a big deal, and nobody ever really.
That's where Trump's going to build his library at.
Yeah, exactly. But that's very interesting. Thank you for bringing that up. Niz Moriu's here. Hey, Niz. Mum's the word is here. Good morning, Mum. Jay Hicks said, why take Matt Gaetz out publicly and now he's back? Think about it. Yeah, well, of course. I think it's central casting, in my opinion.
Yeah, and he's like 3. Oh, because that face wasn't Matt Gaetz of past.
Exactly. All right, let's see here. All right, moving on. Night 2024 said, watch the silver spot price pause at $233 an ounce. Well,
oh please, yes, please.
Yeah, well,
230.
Now there is a account that I follow on X, and they follow me, and it's called. God, hold on a second, because I want to get this right. These guys are on top of it. They have built a system within ChatGPT, and they've been doing a lot of analyzing on what's going on with the monetary system, something that we've talked a lot about. Now, I'm trying to remember, how do I get to my, oh, here it is, bookmarks. Yeah, it's called the Debriefing 17. The Debriefing 17. They have a incredible breakdown on the monetary system, and they've run it through, oh, nice little flute there, Alex. And they've run it through ChatGPT. They built an incredible ChatGPT model. I would love to, if you guys out there, Debriefing 17, if you're hearing this podcast, we would love to have you on the show. But they broke down this whole monetary system, and they were talking about gold and silver. They were talking about President Trump's signature on the dollar bills, and everything that they had. There was only one point that they speculated on, and they said they speculated on it. Everything else, they have information to back up their claims. If you haven't seen that on the Debriefing 17, go to my X channel, Shalhoub Sam. I have reposted it a couple of times. It's well worth the read, and it is incredible, in my opinion. Okay. Oh, look at that. That was cool. Wildlife fan. Thank you, Wildlife fan. Charlie, thank you for the vocal bear and the sax groove. That is so cool.
David said use Wax GPT. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. PJ Party's back. Hey, PJ Party said, I was driving, but I'm back. So tap, tap, tap. So, oh, look at that for Holly. How sweet, Charlie, an Easter bunny. PJ Party, did you have a new account or something? I got a notification. Anyway, send me a message when you have time and tell me if you got a new account. Full Metal Jacket, Wax GPT. You guys, all right. Oh, did Metal Jacket get muted somehow? Oh, just kidding. All right, let's move on. So a federal judge, another display of judicial tyranny, a federal judge, Richard Leon, ordered the Trump administration to suspend the construction of the new ballroom at the White House. Holly, what do you make of it?
Oh, and President Trump was so angry this morning. He's like, wrong, in bold. He's like, you don't need Congress's approval. It's no taxpayer funds being used. And he's like, it's never had to go through Congress to do changes to the White House. So he's not letting this lie. He's on it.
Yeah, exactly. Alex?
Trump called.
It's political bullshit.
Exactly.
It's more highlight on judicial overreach. There's, I don't know, 80% of this country can't name the three branches of government, right? They're meant to keep and check and balance and those things. So what happens when the other two branches come in and check judicial, which is in a lot of cases completely out of their lane?
Yeah, and again, in a constitutional republic, which is what America was founded as, there are certain parameters, like Alex said, checks and balances. The only difference right now, in my opinion, and this is solely my opinion, continuity of government or devolution, if that is in play, that changes the entire landscape for a short-term period of time. Now, whether or not we ever know exactly what's happening, I don't think we're ever going to know all of it, but whether or not we get the full gist of what I believe we're in the middle of right now, your guess is as good as mine.
Think about the timing on that. Trump just 2 days ago came out and said, well, actually, the military is going to put something underneath it. So did he have a hankering that this judge was coming down and like, hey, we're going to be doing this Presidential Emergency Operations Center underneath it, which is a military thing, right?
Mhm.
They're not going to stop it. And the CNN lady was out there and the cranes were still swinging stuff and moving stuff around and moving.
And if we're in continuity of government, it doesn't matter what the judicial branch does. Means
Right.
nothing.
Although he did mention there's room at Alcatraz for 300 or so, and he was talking about the corrupt judges.
I think you're right, Holly. 'Cause
There's
you would,
just enough room for them.
I think you posted that somewhere, and I thought I never thought about that. Yeah, Alcatraz could be specifically for them.
Yeah.
So historical, long-standing underground elements. So the news is saying he's going to build something under the White House. There has been something under the White House for a long time. Presidential Emergency Operations Center. This is the most famous underground bunker built during World War II under Franklin D. Roosevelt after the Pearl Harbor attack in 1941. It's located beneath the East Wing and is designed as a secure shelter and command center, fortified to withstand significant attacks. Vice President Cheney went there briefly during 2020 protest. That doesn't make sense. 9/11, I'm sorry. A tunnel network confirmed, 761 foot, that's 232 meters. Underground tunnel connects the sub-basement of the east wing of the Treasury building next door to the operations center and other basement and support spaces where they store all of the White House archives, the art, and all of the things that were there. So they're putting something. Was there something already there? Are they updating, renovating, redoing what was already there? But what the hell does the judge have to do with any of it? And yeah, wealth tsunami. Let's go.
Exactly. Angela over on YouTube said Trump derangement. Absolutely. But again, I think these people are under control. I think they're being highlighted for a reason to bring the attention to the populace. I think Joe Rambo calls it the seagrass, the majority of the population, to sway them, to help them understand what's going on. Sue
Yeah,
B27. What's that?
I don't think you'll see any of that construction stop.
No, of course not. I don't think it will anyway. Sue B27, thank you for the gifts. Rick Sr., thank you as well. And Kevin Kiesler, lighting us up. Thanks, you guys. I Speak 17 said everything is about hating Trump. Yeah, that's the thing. Hey, XRP Mom is here. Hey, XRP Mama. I didn't see you there. I don't know if you just got here or what, but welcome. Glad you made it. And she's agreeing with I Speak 1717. It's always about hating Trump. It's never solution based. It's always Trump bad. Trump bad, no solutions. Trump bad, no solutions. It's the
Don't
same.
be rude.
Exactly. But it's the same thing, right, Alex?
It is. Just go put it into any AI. Just Trump derangement syndrome. Legit. That is a psychological term. Why is that?
Jim Young over on YouTube said, I'm an alien. We come from our home planet to Earth for vacation. You people are hilarious. Boy, it may not be too far from the truth there, Jim. Holy smokes. All right. That was a good one. All right, let's move on. President Trump signed an executive order to provide election integrity. Some of the highlights: the order cracks down hard on voter fraud and election vulnerabilities. Dave, do you have the whole breakdown?
I do not have the exact breakdown.
Oh, okay.
No.
Secondly, it mandates strict proof of citizenship and voter ID requirements. Mail-in and absentee ballot rules are being significantly tightened, and federal agencies are now ordered to aggressively root out any cheating. If we can't do it through legislation, we'll do it through executive orders. Holly?
So they're going to provide the states with the list of those people through the Social Security Administration and everyone that is a certified citizen or naturalized citizen. Then ballots from the state will only be able to send ballots to those actual citizens. And so the United States Postal Service will be putting a barcode on an envelope. One barcode per vote.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, and talk about the Postal Service. They own the technology. The Postal Service does for blockchain election protocols. And they have for years. We all thought they were going to roll it out back in 2020, and it never happened. Now it looks like it's coming to light. Dave?
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. I seen that on each individual ballot for each individual United States citizen. So that's a positive step. I'm sure there'll be plenty of lawsuits coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, Gavin launched one this morning.
There you go. Just like that.
Of course. David said DEW's directed emergency waxing. Oh my God, David. Alex, what are your thoughts on this executive order?
So there's several sections to it, and while you guys are focusing on one, I think one of the more important sections, section 2, establishment and transmission of state citizenship lists and prioritization of investigations and prosecutions related to election fraud.
Interesting.
Is
David
that
Morrell.
That's a bomb, dude. That's a huge bomb right before these announcements of what's going on in other states in 2020 and 2016, and it's coming. It's coming.
It is. Nizmore, you just sent Dave a level up ship. That was cool. Thank you, Nizmore. You. Peggy, PJ Party said yes, she did get a new account. Okay, I'll follow you back, Pig. I didn't realize you had a new one. Boss Lady said, good afternoon from Pennsylvania. Good morning, Boss Lady Teresa. Glad you could make it. All right, let's see. John Langlois said, the SCOTUS will let us know how they viewed MOSTUS, MOSTUS. I don't know what that means. Any of you guys have any idea? No?
The current case they're hearing with the
yeah, but he said MOSTUS, MOSTUS. I'm not sure what that means.
I don't
Most of us.
Most what's that?
Most of us, John.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Oh, yeah, most of us. You're right. Yep, that's what he just put in there. Jeez, you guys are really giving me some mind benders here. David Morales over on YouTube said, I'm from Mars. Take me to your auto pen. Exactly, David. Exactly.
So
All
section 5 is enforcement. This is the next piece. So that the section 2, I think, is dealing is going to deal with voter registration rolls being cleaned up, which we've talked about many times being an absolute disaster, and one way that they were able to game the system. But under enforcement, the Attorney General and the heads of executive departments and agencies with relevant authority shall take all lawful steps to deter, address noncompliance with federal law, including withholding federal funds from non-compliant states and localities.
There you go. Cook and Gal said, if you can put serial numbers on currency, you can put them on ballots. 100%. You're absolutely correct. Oh, gosh. Shaky Knob is heckling us over on YouTube. He said, these people are all in the same trailer just in separate rooms. Nice try, Shaky Knob. Oh, did you get muted? I'm sorry.
Shaky
All right,
knob.
so-
Nobody can afford a 4-room trailer. What the hell's going on?
Oh gosh, you guys are cracking me up. All right. So, and also too, look at that. A level ship from Nismoriu. Thank you, Nismoriu. That is so cool. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So I think President Trump is speaking at 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern tonight. I think I'm going to try and jump on. If any of you can jump on with me, that would be great. I think I remember how to set. What's that, Al?
The launch is at 5:30, and he's speaking at 6.
That's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
it's a short ride to the moon. Don't you know that?
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna call him.
So everybody keep an eye out because I think we're going to go live tonight. At least I am. I hope you guys can join me. I don't know. I think Holly. Oh, that's tomorrow. You have the kids, right?
I get him tonight.
Oh, tonight. Oh, so you may not be able to, but if you can, great. And Dave, if you're around, Alex,
Yeah.
and maybe even James. I don't know if he's usually driving.
They're actually going to set up another chair for Trump on the rocket too.
Exactly. They may as well. Shit. Excuse my language. Benji 1959 said, "If this is a trailer, Holly's room is the best." Yeah, isn't it? Exactly. She brings so much class and beauty to the show. I just love it. All right. What are we at here? 144,000 likes. You guys are awesome. Wow, that's amazing. All right, so we're gonna sign off over on Facebook and YouTube, the commie channels, and we may just be in tonight, so keep an eye out. But in the meantime, everybody over on Facebook and YouTube, have a wonderful day. Let's see here, Facebook.